Psychologists say there are limits to human compassion. Their research finds that the larger the tragedy, the harder it is for the public to relate to it and sympathize with its victims. That's playing out now in Yemen. The country is experiencing the worst humanitarian crisis in its modern history. Images of malnourished and dying children are shown in news bulletins across the world. A cholera outbreak has also killed nearly 2,000 people and infected more than 400,000.
My message to all international and local organizations is to give attention to people affected by the disease, because sometimes the pain is unbearable and cannot be tolerated. This disease is extremely dangerous.
But yet this humanitarian crisis hasn't created an international outcry. The UN calls it a man-made disaster.
You see cholera spreading because of attacks on health infrastructure, on electricity, on water distribution system, because of unclean water, and we have to deal with this crisis in a comprehensive issue. And this is a very serious situation. It is the direct consequence of war.
A pro-government coalition led by Saudi Arabia has been fighting Houthi rebels for more than 2 years. The Houthi rebellion culminated in 2015 when they took over the capital, Sana'a, with Iran's backing. Months later, Saudi Arabia and its Arab allies entered the conflict. It's now widely seen as a proxy war between the Iranians and the Saudis. It's killed nearly 10,000 people, and the country's infrastructure lies in ruins. But the warring parties have promised to let aid through after donors in Geneva pledged more than $1 billion this year. But months later, aid workers tell a different story.
We still require these funds to come through. We call on the international community, therefore, to redouble their efforts to support the people of Yemen. If we fail to do so, the catastrophe we see unfolding before our eyes will continue to claim lives and will scare future generations in the country itself for many years to come.
Aid groups call the situation in Yemen bleak. But the Arab world's richest country continues to bomb the poorest, and the outrage may remain as weak as those who are suffering. Rahul Radhakrishnan, TRT World.